Have you ever felt overwhelmed, resentful, or burned out because you couldn't say no or didn't know how to set healthy limits with others? What if the key to peace, fulfillment, and authentic relationships is something as simple but often misunderstood as boundaries? In Set Boundaries, Find Peace, a guide to reclaiming yourself, licensed therapist Nedra Tawwab presents a powerful, practical, and compassionate guide to understanding and creating boundaries that protect your time, energy, mental health, and relationships. This book empowers you to reclaim your life by saying yes to yourself and no when necessary, without guilt or fear. Part I: Understanding Boundaries, What They Are and Why They Matter. Boundaries are not walls, they are guidelines that help us define where we end and others begin. Healthy boundaries allow for connection while protecting individual autonomy. Key lessons: boundaries are essential for mental health, self-respect, and authentic relationships. A lack of boundaries leads to burnout, resentment, and unhealthy dynamics. Everyone has the right to set limits around their time, energy, and emotions. Types of boundaries: 1. Physical boundaries, personal space, touch. 2. Emotional boundaries, feelings, vulnerability. 3. Time boundaries, how you use your time. 4. Intellectual boundaries, ideas, opinions. 5. Material boundaries, possessions. 6. Sexual boundaries. Part II: The Signs of Boundary Issues. Tawwab identifies common signs that someone struggles with boundaries. Constant feelings of overwhelm, difficulty saying no, people-pleasing behaviors, feeling responsible for others' emotions, resentment toward others for taking advantage. Insight: when you say yes to everyone, you often say no to yourself. Part III: The Roots of Boundary Struggles. Many boundary challenges are rooted in childhood dynamics where expressing needs wasn't safe, cultural or familial expectations of self-sacrifice, fear of rejection, abandonment, or conflict. Key understanding: boundaries are learned and they can be unlearned and relearned. Part IV: How to Set Boundaries. Setting boundaries involves clear, direct communication and consistency. Steps to healthy boundary setting: 1. Get clear on what you need. 2. Communicate your boundary clearly without over-explaining. 3. Expect resistance but stay firm. 4. Follow through with consequences if boundaries are violated. Examples: I can't talk right now, let's schedule another time. I'm not comfortable discussing that topic. I need time for myself this weekend. Part V: Overcoming the Guilt of Setting Boundaries. A major obstacle to boundary setting is guilt. Tawwab's advice: guilt is a normal emotional response, but it doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Setting boundaries is an act of self-care, not selfishness. Healthy people will respect your limits. Mantra: I am not responsible for how others feel about my boundaries. Part VI: Boundaries in Different Areas of Life. Tawwab offers detailed guidance for applying boundaries in various domains. 1. Family. Say no to toxic dynamics, intrusive questioning, or unrealistic demands. Limit time or access if necessary. 2. Friendships. Communicate when you need space. Address one-sided or draining friendships. 3. Romantic relationships. Clarify emotional, physical, and sexual boundaries. Maintain independence while fostering connection. 4. Workplace. Set limits on availability, email, after-hours work. Assertively address boundary crossings by colleagues or bosses. 5. Digital boundaries. Limit time on social media. Decide how accessible you want to be through technology. Part VII: The Role of Assertive Communication. Effective boundary setting requires assertive, not aggressive communication. Core principles: use I statements. Speak with clarity and calm. Avoid apologizing for having needs. Examples: I'm not available to help this weekend. That comment was uncomfortable. Please don't say that again. Part VII: When boundaries are violated. Setting boundaries is only the first step. Enforcing them is crucial. Tawwab's guidelines: have consequences for repeated violations. Follow through with actions, not just words. Distance or end relationships if boundaries are chronically disrespected. Self-protection, you cannot control others, but you can control your response. Part IX, the benefits of boundaries. With healthy boundaries, you'll experience reduced stress and overwhelm, increased self-esteem, deeper, more respectful relationships, more time and energy for your priorities, freedom through boundaries. Boundaries don't create distance, they create healthier closeness. Part X, reclaiming your life. Ultimately, boundaries allow you to live with intention, integrity, and inner peace. Empowering beliefs. You are worthy of rest, respect, and joy. Saying no allows you to say yes to what matters. Boundaries create space for healing and growth. Steps toward peace. 1. Identify where you need boundaries. 2. Start small, practice setting limits with low-stakes situations. 3. Build confidence over time. Conclusion, finding peace through boundaries. Set boundaries, find peace offers a compassionate, practical roadmap to living a life free of resentment, stress, and burnout. It teaches us that boundaries are not barriers to love, but bridges to authentic, respectful connection with others and ourselves. At Grow Reads, we believe in using powerful books to create real-life change. If this summary resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching Grow Reads. Remember, healthy boundaries are the foundation of a peaceful, empowered life. Stay strong, stay kind, and keep growing.